noise. And the more you rise, the heavier it becomes.
If that Raleigh police badge
they thought leaving
I found in Danny's apartment
but instead
was his scum. And I told some people at the trap house, I found that badge and put it in the kitchen trash can. And the first part of the summer of 2023, Danny took his kitchen trash to the goddamn dumpster. If that goddamn Raleigh police badge was he's scum and a rapist. So go to hell. Because I wouldn't have shit to do with him because he'd be scum. And he'd be a rapist.
Of what you threw away. Every accomplishment they try to
go to hell,
compared to your quiet strength. Every fake laugh in public is swallowed by the weight of the truth in private. Let's get personal for a second. Think about your own story. Think about the nights you cried, the days you felt forgotten, the moments you thought you couldn't survive. And now, compare it to the strength you have today.
Every goddamn one of you be shit fucked. God shit it a shame for Rick.
And the same people who caused that pain.
Danny might be a goddamn ass fuck, jealous piece of shit. I'm living at 3536 Charlie's Park, Wake Forest, NC, North Carolina, 27587. In the 2 doors down. To my left is my back to my house. There's some goddamn ex-Marine living in a short camper behind his sister's goddamn yard. Dad didn't know what the fuck he did in 2007 after he got in prison. I said, come on, bitch, come on, bitch. And I flinched twice.
Chosen ones, I want you to pause.
He needs to be killed.
Truth sink in.
If he's not a double and a replacement, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a goddamn fuck. If that Timothy 2 doors down for 3536 Charlie's Court, with my back to my mailbox, 2 doors down to the left, if that Timothy that didn't know what the fuck he did, or Tim, when he got in prison in 2007, an ex-Marine, that he said, what the fuck does that have anything to do with it? I said, everything had to do with it. I didn't tell him Rick was almost killed. But Frank was attacked, was mugged by a bunch of ex-Marines a few days before, shortly before Rick was almost killed and hit by a car on the first Friday of May 2007, and that dumb fuck-ass piece of shit. I'm on roughly 2 acres of land in the suburbs. Not in a goddamn, not in a city, not near a base, not in a goddamn 200, not in an apartment. Jeremiah the plumber of ex-Marine of a piece of shit needs to be killed. Daniel Joseph Page, likely, of an ex-Marine with his goddamn ex-MP military police of Army MP dead daddy of his ashes on my back goddamn deck. I got his arm. Daniel Page probably needs to be killed or put in military prison. Jeremiah from Alexander Plummer likely needs to be killed. And 2 doors down from my address, that Tim in the back of likely needs to be killed. Because one of Rick's best friends, Frank, was mugged by a bunch of ex-Marines on that Sunday after the Friday, early Saturday morning, Friday night, after Rick was almost killed and hit by a car. I called Frank when I got to the landline at the home I grew up on Blakewood. He said he was laid up in the bed, recovering after being mugged by a bunch of ex-Marines. You can all go to hell and fuck yourselves. That is highly goddamn improbable and non-coincidental. Fire Chief Joe needs to be killed. from Granville County. What would your boyfriend say? And I don't care about your cats, but a comment out of his way. Granville County, what's his name? That guy in Granville County, Fountain, the Sheriff Fountain of Granville County, needs to be killed and shit fucked. Your boyfriend's still alive, referring to him, but is he black? Of a shit fuck piece of shit. As far as Granville County, from my home address of 3536 Charlie's Court, Wake Forest, NC 27587, it might not be that petty, because in hindsight, Fire Chief Joe, after I passed inspection, hey, what will your boyfriend say? Not knowing he was referring to Rick, perhaps, and going out his way of, I don't care about your cats, and my cats are missing. Timmy, Beans, Billy, and Leroy, all missing. My pet cats. Fire Chief Joe needs to be killed. Sheriff Fountain of Granville County, of an ex-Marine, needs to be killed and dead done. Likely, Frank Kennedy, John Franklin Kennedy, referred to me by, he's got a judge uncle in Pink Hill. He likely needs to be killed. Likely Dale, the puller of this goddamn trailer of an ass fuck shit, needs to be killed. I'm not sure. I don't know the details with that, but with a bunch of adopted kids, etc., etc., etc. Thanks.